Hello. Today we are going to discuss the question, what is the meaning of the operant conditioning learning theory? To begin, operant conditioning emphasizes our consequences and how they directly relate to our behavior and actions. Now onto the introduction. Professor B.F. Skinner is referred to as the father of operant conditioning. Skinner had introduced the term reinforcement into the law of effect. Reinforcement can be broken into either positive or negative reinforcement. For example, a behavior which is reinforced would be more likely to occur. This is referred to as a positive reinforcement. On the other hand, a behavior which is not reinforced would eventually be weakened and or die out. This is an example of negative reinforcement. Now onto the methods used to observe operant conditioning. Skinner is widely recognized for his use of his Skinner box. The Skinner box had a rat that would be placed with the floor that had an electric current that ran across it. This would cause severe discomfort for the rat. As the rat runs around the box, it would eventually hit the lever. Through operant conditioning and learning from the positive consequences of hitting the lever, the rat would then learn that if it hit the lever, then the electric current would stop. It had gotten to the point where Skinner could shine a single light that would signal when the electric current was about to start. Through operant conditioning, the rats were able to see this light and go straight to the lever and stop the electric current before it began. Now, the results of this Skinner box had discovered the three types of responses or operants that can follow certain behavior. These are broken into neutral operant, reinforcers, both primary and secondary, and last but not least, punishers. To begin, a neutral operant is a response from the environment that neither increases or decreases the probability of a behavior being repeated. Reinforcers are responses from the environment that increase the probability of a behavior being repeated. A reinforcer can be either positive or negative. Now, a primary reinforcer would be a need that reinforces a certain type of behavior. A secondary reinforcer is not directly tied to a need, but it can be related to another primary reinforcer. Now onto punishers. Punishers is a response from the environment that will decrease the likelihood of a behavior being repeated. In other words, a punishment will weaken behavior. Now, what can be learned from this discussion is that operant conditioning directly correlates both negative and positive consequences to how we will behave and conduct ourselves. Thank you very much for listening.